Let's get ready for school.
Kiki, put your fruit snack in your book bag. Right, are we ready? What is it you
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Mwah. Bye-bye.
We're on a mission
To discover
if there's a better way.
So tell me about your day so far with Mummy. Has it been fun?
Yeah.
What have you done?
You sit on the bench, Daddy, and had a little snack.
You sat on a bench and had a snack.
And then we did go home.
So yeah, here we are. Just a walk with Indy today because school is back. And what have we got to talk about today? Well, let's start with the kids going back to school.
Yeah.
Daddy, why do we always go up this hole?
She doesn't get like going up.
Yeah, no, that you don't like this hill, do you?
No, I don't want to go up.
Come on, Indy, you can do it.
No, I can't.
You've
You
done it.
can,
You even
you're
did it when you were 2.
And
Now
you're
you're 3.
3 now.
I reckon you'll be able to do it really quickly now. See? You've got this, baby. You've got this, 3-year-old.
Done,
Oh,
Indy.
Those wellies love going up this hill, don't they? A couple of messages from friends and, you know, playground and seeing people in town. Everyone's like, oh, I've just literally sat on the sofa and done absolutely nothing. I mean, your sister's advice was to drink champagne through a straw, not do anything else, which I'd love to have done. So, well done to everybody who did it. Every mum I bumped into in town, mums, by the way, that I don't even know, there was sort of a little twinkle in everyone's eye, and it was like, everyone's like, ooh, look at me, with like, just walking around town at 10 o'clock in the morning. I think it's nice that we've only got like 2 or so weeks, 2.5 weeks, before the Easter holidays, so it's not too long for them or for us, you know, if there's anyone missing their kids out there. Yeah, it's good. We've had see, you did do the hill
You did the whole hill.
without
That was
any
brilliant,
moaning.
Indy.
Oh, I knew you could now. You're 3 in those wellies.
You are such a good walker these days. You're like a proper big girl now, Indy,
Should we go
aren't
and see
you?
what's on the logs up here?
Don't want to.
Oh no, up, 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 up.
How about you go on my shoulders, Indy?
No, I think we get to the log.
Hold that.
Oh, Indy
1,
bugs.
2.
Right, that means you've got to work hard at ballet, okay? Got to work hard at ballet today.
Oh, we haven't got very far, have we, Indy? Before you've got on my shoulders.
Anyway.
So anyway, yeah, well done to
school is
all the
back.
mums and the dads
Actually,
out there that have been homeschooling.
yeah, and we've actually got a little video of all of them sitting in their class eating their lunch, all like
Have you?
really happy, and it's so cute. It's so cute. You know, because it does feel a bit weird. Like, I've normally squidged Kiki's bottom about 6 times by now in the day. You know, and she's trying to still write that sentence that's taking hours.
So the other thing that's special about today is that it's International Women's Day.
Yeah, big day.
Well, it is a big day. It's a big day in our family.
It's a big day for most, I think.
Maybe, but I have been particularly adamant about this day for a while because I'm bringing up girls.
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel really passionate about making sure that my girls are growing up in a world whereby they are entirely equal to their male counterparts. And personally, I'm trying to bring them up with the idea that they're... Oh, you want to walk, do you? Okay.
Go on, independent woman.
Go on, independent woman. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm trying to bring them up with that idea that they're equal without having to really talk about it, because I just want it to be within them to just understand that they are as valuable and as able as their male counterparts, because I think it should just be normalised.
I think though that they are like in
Yeah,
their
I
head
agree.
right now. There's like they don't even know what happened before. They don't even know what's going on in like the workplace or people getting jobs or whatever. There's nothing that means that men or women are. Oh, don't hit me like that.
I didn't hit you. I
Abuse.
tapped you.
Independent woman, I'm going to hit you back.
You need to understand that cameras don't work if you walk in
Why
front
are
of
we
them.
walking like a snail?
Because we're walking behind Indy.
Indy doesn't mind. Right, I was rudely interrupted by a man.
A chauvinistic man.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's all about. It's just... Anyway, right.
Mum, stop talking.
Yeah, I greetings. Do you mean Dad, stop talking? So some positives I think that we do, and I'm sure that are sort of helping our girls, and what I kind of aim to do is that to know that they are wonderful and beautiful and all those things, but within. So, they just know that they've got those characteristics within themselves, and it's not about what they're wearing or what they look like or anything like that. I mean, it's still fun to put a pretty dress on, and that's absolutely fine, right? You don't have to start saying that women have to be men, but it's about showing that you're confident and you're buzzing and your brilliance is coming from who you are as a person. And I think that's key with the little girlies. And I think we do that. Another thing that I was reading an article this morning about it, and another thing that they suggest is like, what's really important for daughters is to have, if they can, obviously, some daddy time, to know that, to talk to men. I know it's their dad, but to have that feeling of discussion with a man and not just be surrounded by girls, which was an interesting one.
Well, they get a lot of daddy time, so that's good.
Yeah. And
Guys, you were going that one, I was going that way. Supposed to follow me.
Oh, sorry. We'll follow you now. Yeah, you be the leader. Yeah.
no worries about this one not being
Not being an independent woman.
Oh.
And then matters closer to home. So if you follow us on Instagram, you'll have seen a few polls and bits and bobs about Patreon, which is effectively a platform to help creators kind of monetize their content by allowing people to join your community for X amount per month, and you offer different rewards and stuff for that to happen. And there are lots of different kind of monetization models that I'm currently looking at in terms of trying to earn an income whilst we go away. Oh, sorry, I'm being interrupted.
Indy,
What's that?
Indy, look at that squirrel.
You see the squirrel, Indy, over there?
It's following us.
Did you see it?
I just mostly see its tail.
Mostly its tail.
Well, it is mostly a tail, squirrels, aren't they? They've got big old tails, haven't they?
So the Patreon thing, what we're looking at doing is potentially setting up a page that allows people to join our tribe and contribute on a monthly basis to our journey. And it's for all those people ultimately that really enjoy and value the content that we're going to be creating off the back of this expedition that we're going on. And it's a very real way of us bringing in some type of income in the short, medium to long term. And it's a really successful model for lots of people, and I know that particularly in the UK it's a really polarising model. So lots of people look at it and go, no, why would I pay £1 a month or £4 a month or whatever it is to these people? And it's so polarising that for I think the first time in this little journey of ours, we got trolled by someone who said that our ambition to create a Patreon page was pitiful, and that asking people in these terrible times to put their hand in their own pocket to contribute to us trying to buy a house was a terrible thing. Now, there are a couple of problems with that statement, in the sense that that's exactly what we're not doing. We're not asking people to buy us a house. We are just potentially asking all those people that feel inspired by what we're doing to get involved and join us. And if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to, equally, we'd love to have you on board. So anyway, it was a really interesting message that we got.
Thank you. I can't fit through there, can I, guys?
Pause on the vlog whilst we get through a gate. Can I give you a kiss? Thank you.
That way, should we go? Sorry.
Hey,
thought it
sorry,
was,
we're interrupting your...
You thought it was quite a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like the fact that we seem to have gained a troll.
But it was a bit too, I think she knows us. I do, because she knows stuff about us that she put in her message.
She follows on Instagram, so...
No. I think she actually knows us.
So anyway,
it's just also like, just say it from your own account. Like, if you really feel that strongly about something, man up, woman up, say what you feel, and don't hide behind some stupid name. And just say if you actually genuinely feel that, just say it. You know, like, we know in this journey that it's like anything in life, no one agrees with everyone all the time, right? So you're fine to have an opinion, absolutely fine. You in fact welcome them, don't you, Cameron?
Yeah, I do. I mean, look, I think that, you know, what we're doing is naturally quite polarizing, because there'll be a lot of people out there that are like, what the hell are you doing? Like, why are you going off and thinking that you can find a better way? That this way is just great.
Well, why don't you just buy your own?
Just go and buy a normal house and be normal. And like, anyone that thinks that is completely within their rights to think it. Okay, that's not. It's not for me to say anything about that, but it's not what I think, and therefore, you know, I've got to go out there and answer some of the questions that I've got. And by the way, you know, some of my best mates in the world think the former. I think, what the hell are you doing? You know, it's not going to be as easy as you think, Campo, and blah blah blah. And in all honesty, are quite negative about the whole thing. And like I say, they are completely within their rights to feel that. And that's the whole point with Patreon, is that, you know, we will find a crew of people that are inspired and genuinely want to support what we're doing. And that's great, right? It's great for us, and hopefully it'll be really great for them as well, because we'll be sharing some really cool stuff with them as we go on our journey. And it's a way of those people feeling even more a part of our journey. You want to go back on my shoulders? Okay. Will you say goodbye to everyone before you go on my shoulders?
Bye bye.
Say bye bye and see you next week.
See you next week.
And now you can come on my shoulders. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bye. There we go. See you later, folks.